Good afternoon, Washington Unified School District. This is Grapevine News, sharing stories, staying connected with you. My name is Elleanna reporting from American Union. If you love art, then you love our next segment. Illustration coordinator Erin Webster at Washington Union recently had a pop-up event to showcase her students' pieces. For this project, she had her students create a symbolic self-portrait, a silhouette of their personal experience in the last 2 years. Here's Erin Webster and a few of her students talking about their art piece.
My name is Erin Webster, and I'm the illustration coordinator here at Washington Union High School. I teach freshmen through seniors. This particular body of work is created by my sophomore students. It started on a day where I came into class feeling a little overwhelmed by living in COVID times, and I just came into class with another plan actually, and I just thought it was time that we discuss our last 2 years of lived experience together. So I passed out paper. I instructed the students to all write down all of their feelings and thoughts on what living through the last 2 years of COVID has meant to them. And the words started flowing onto the page quickly. They did drawings. I hadn't seen that level of engagement in a really long time. After which we all went around the room and shared one word that resonated with us during this time, and you'll see a lot of those words here. But I came up with the idea after that. I wasn't really sure where it was going to go. The idea of a silhouette, the idea that as individuals we all have a unique experience living through COVID, and we also have a shared experience. So the idea of light and dark, the idea of hope in the darkness, and I had the students submit photographs to me. They traced their silhouette, and then the idea was to fill that silhouette with all the images and words that they had brainstormed of their experience. So what you see in every piece is a unique interpretation and expression and what they experienced over the last 2 years, and you'll see a lot of frustration and as well as hope, which I think is a really beautiful thing to see our students express through art. I had not experienced engagement like I have during this project, and that was just amazing. I had 100% engagement. All of my kids were so excited to work on this project. They really poured their hearts out and shared their personal lived experience, and I couldn't be prouder of them. So again, it's my sophomores, and they did a really fabulous job. I couldn't be prouder. So often in my projects that I give to students, I work alongside with them, and this one in particular, I really felt inspired to create a piece along with them. So in my own personal piece, I also did the brainstorm along with the students. I wrote down a lot of words, my fear about mask mandates ending, a lot of the anxiety and rage I had about just, how COVID was being approached in the country, within schools, and my own fear that I had at being a teacher during this time. Feeling thrown to the wolves, and I used a crocus here, which is a toxic flower, and then as you can see the virus and things. So a lot of metaphor about my own personal fears about living during this time and being in public education, and then also some words just about the approach in general about COVID in public education. So one of the things I found really interesting about my students' work was a lot of them combined both of their hopes and fears within their work, which I related to, I think, quite a bit. And a lot of times they have this darkness, this apprehension that you can see in their work, and then at the same time, areas where you see hope, thoughts floating around in the head, and then all these words: awful, anxiety, bored, fear, rage, stress, too much, you know, and then at the same time we have these stairs reaching up, and I love how the student did this, and just kind of how her life is this ascension, which is really a beautiful thing. Putting emphasis on, you know, communicating her feelings, which I find really beautiful. This one's really interesting with the clouds in this kind of uncertain space that we are living in through this time. Some of my students weren't too sure what to do. I said, well, what did you do during quarantine? And they watched a lot of anime. So I had a couple students say that. So again, you know, really different experiences. You know, I thought this one was interesting too. Lots of words, but what stood out for her and as a secondary point of emphasis is the word family, which I think is really beautiful. You know, contrasted with broken things here in a lesson, but she doesn't say what that is, so I think that's interesting, and it can mean something different to everyone. Lots of different interpretations. They're all unique. They all, you know, just spoke their own truth, which is a really beautiful thing.
Hello, my name is Cassie Vang. I'm a sophomore at Washington Union, and this is my painting. This describes what I felt during quarantine. It was, as you can see, it's very colorful, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
My name is Robert. I go to Washington Union. I'm a sophomore. This right here is Mob Psycho. It's from anime. And I put JoJo's Bizarre Adventure right here because quarantine was a really bizarre adventure. I put Baki because it's really cool. He's a god of beauty.
Hello, my name is Ruby. This is my artwork. You can see like, there's bright colors, but the outside it's only black as I experience emotion on myself during quarantine. But also, I was able to still find the happiness that I needed during quarantine.
Hi, my name is Abbey. I'm a sophomore and I go to Washington Union, and this is my painting I drew. During quarantine, online class, it was all good at first. Online classes were fun until it hit rock bottom to where I started feeling all these emotions, depressed, angry, every single emotion. And then I try to keep myself busy. I tried doing chores, doing a lot of doing homework and everything. I just felt caged up.
Hi, my name is Gal and I'm a sophomore at Washington Union, and this is my artwork, what I experienced during quarantine. And family is the only bright word out of my background because I felt that it was most important during quarantine when I needed it the most.
Summer is coming around the corner, and so is summer school. Summer school starts June 14th to July 8th for West Fresno and American Union. Washington Union High has 2 sessions, June 13th to 24th and June 27th to July 8th for the second session. High school students can contact their counselors for more information. Register now on the district website, washingtonunified.org. Applications are available online, or you can get them at your school site office. Are you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube? Stay connected with us and follow our official social media accounts. What are you waiting for? Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, WUSD Videos. We will have new videos from American Union, West Fresno, Washington Union, and alternative education uploaded right here on this channel. That's it for this special edition of Grapevine News. This is Elleanna Owens signing off from American Union. Go Washington Unified School District.